Travis Holmes with BigCatCountry.com, Fans First Sports Network, and the Duval Dive here with their Jacksonville Jaguars update. Your Jacksonville Jaguars under head coach Liam Cohen, James Gladstone, general manager, and EVP Tony Boselli opened their inaugural Jacksonville Jaguars rookie minicamp for the general public today at the Miller Electric Center practice fields. Despite the bad weather, despite the cloudy skies and the early rain, the crowd showed up. I mean, we had a line going around the corner for the first hour and a half before practice even opened the doors, and they were very fortunate that the rain stayed away as long as the practice kind of went on, and it was a beautiful day for the most part. Now, for what it is still more of an orientation for the rookies. Make sure they can get lined up, make sure they understand the verbiage of surrounding the Jacksonville Jaguars offense, defense, and special teams. They had a pretty clean practice today. Again, it is rookie minicamp, so again, it's not live football. You're not seeing hitting and contact and things of that nature. But for the most part, head coach Liam Cohen said it after practice. While the guys might have had nerves on day one, they actually came through today with a moderately clean practice. Very few mental errors, very few drops, things of that nature. Cohen also did mention that joint practices are still up in the air for the Jacksonville Jaguars team. They're kind of going to figure that out with the league and everything else. He also stated that undrafted free agent quarterback Seth Hennigan out of Memphis, wasn't someone he had truly watched much of before being brought in. He actually stated that former head coach John Gruden contacted him to kind of put Hennigan on his radar, and that's kind of how that materialized. He additionally mentioned, everyone's favorite new Jacksonville Jaguars, Travis Hunter, would begin practicing with the Jacksonville Jaguars defense sometime next week. So he has been, given the playbook. He has been infused in the playbook and things of that nature. He just hasn't begun practicing with the defense, at least not in a major way. But also, Travis Hunter kind of did his thing. Speaking of him, he had multiple pretty good catches. He had a great ball, 20 to 25 yards down the field from Seth Hennigan, that got him applause from the crowd. I thought it was a really solid throw. So I'm curious to see how Seth does he rise to the occasion when we get to veterans also being added to this equation. But no, with Tony Boselli, James Gladstone, they were up high overlooking the practice fields. And again, Hunter had multiple great catches. Hennigan had a great throw. Eli Panko, undrafted free agent wide receiver out of Duke, had a mid-practice dance-off with Travis Hunter. That was great. I believe News for Jags, Jamal St. Cyr, one of those guys, got a great video of that dance off. And again, as everyone's kind of already said, Travis Hunter is infectious. That energy, that liveliness, that all of it is absolutely Duval, and I think it's going to have a material impact on all those guys around him. But nevertheless, Bashan Tootin was freaking fast. He's a shorter but thicker guy than I expected to see. And interestingly enough, seventh round running back out of Syracuse, Hines-Allen was a little bit taller but skinnier than I thought he was. So they both look pretty similar, with Hines-Allen being a lot taller. So I just thought that was curious, because he's a really good pass catching running back, a really good guy in pass protection, and I just thought he'd be bigger because I thought he was really good at goal line also. But yeah, you have Bashan Tootin. He was practicing his spin move, dope. It was great. You have Hines-Allen. He was doing his drill work, and it was pretty good. While Wyatt Miller was practicing multiple offensive line positions. Like, they only had 3 offensive linemen present today, so that may have been the reason, or it may be something that the Jaguars are looking into, just to kind of see where he's most comfortable, because he has that flexibility to practice all positions. And we know he has the experience at tackle, and potentially is going to kick inside at the NFL level, so that's going to be very curious to see. But absolutely keep it locked in at BigCatCountry.com. Like and subscribe on the Duval Dive. We will have you guys covered, and the Jaguars will have another open Jaguars, another open practice. I should be sometime next week. I'll have to get you the exact dates. I believe it may be the 19th. But definitely just keep it locked in, and we'll have you guys covered. Duval. Later.